welcome to part 4 of this video tutorial. As with the other videos, all links to the other video sections are in the description of the video. And for those who are interested in purchasing a PDF version of this pattern, the link for that will be available in my store and the link will be in the video description. I hope you enjoy. All right, so now for round 11, from here we're going to chain 3, then we're going to double crochet into that same stitch that we came out of, and then double crochet into our next stitch. But here it's actually changing up just a bit. We're going to add on our blue yarn. So as we finish that up, we're going to pull up the loop for the blue. All right, so we've just attached the blue. And then we're going to, with the blue, double crochet into our next stitch, but then we need to switch up and go from the blue to the yellow. So finish off that stitch with the yellow. And then we want to double crochet into the next 3 stitches. And then we want to double crochet, decrease, and then we want to double crochet into our next 3 stitches. But at the end of this, we want to switch back to our blue yarn, or whichever color you're using for the background. And then we want to double crochet into that next stitch, but we're going to finish it up switching over to our green yarn. And then we're going to double crochet into our next stitch. And then we're going to put 2 double crochets into that next stitch. And then double crochet into the next. Now here is where we start for the repeat for this round. We're going to double crochet 2 times into the next stitch. And then double crochet into the next stitch. But we're going to switch over to our blue yarn at the end of that stitch, and then double crochet with the blue into the next stitch, but at the end switching over to the yellow yarn. And then we are going to double crochet with the yellow into the next 3 stitches. And then double crochet, decrease, and then double crochet into the next 3 stitches, but at the end we're switching over to our blue yarn again. And then double crochet into that next stitch. But as we're finishing off with that stitch, switching over to the green. And then double crochet into the next stitch. And then double crochet 2 times into your next stitch. And then double crochet into the next. So for this round, we're just going to repeat that, going all the way around. 2 double crochets into the first stitch, 1 double crochet into the next one with the green, switching over to the blue, double crochet once with the blue, switching over to the yellow, double crochet 3 times with the yellow, and then decrease with the yellow, and then double crochet 3 times with the yellow, switching over to the blue, double crochet once, switch over to your green, double crochet, and then 2 double crochets into the next stitch, and then 1 double crochet. And we're just going to repeat that, going all the way around for this round. All right, and then at the end, be sure to slip stitch into your third chain of your first chain 3 of the round in order to join. And there we are, that is round 11. All right, so for round 12, now it changes up a bit more from previous rows, I think making it a little bit easier. So from here we chain 3 and then double crochet into that same stitch that we came out of. And then we want to double crochet into the next 2 stitches, but we're going to be switching over to the blue yarn. And then we're going to double crochet into the next 2 stitches, but switch over to the yellow. And then we're going to double crochet into the next 5 stitches. But switch back to the blue and then double crochet into your next 2 stitches, and then at the end switching over to your green. And then we're going to, with the green, double crochet into your next 4 stitches. All right, and now to start the repeat for going around this whole round, we double crochet 2 times into the next stitch, and then we want to double crochet into our next 2 stitches, but at the end we're switching over to the blue yarn. And then we want to double crochet with the blue into the next 2 stitches and then switch over to our yellow. And from there we're going to double crochet into the next 5 stitches. And switch back to our blue yarn and then double crochet into our next 2 stitches and switch over to the green and then double crochet into your next 4 stitches. And so we're just going to repeat that throughout this entire round. 2 double crochets into your first stitch and then double crochet into your next 2 stitches. Switch over to the blue and double crochet into your next 2 stitches. Switch over to your yellow, double crochet into your next 5 stitches. Switch back to your blue, double crochet into your next 2 stitches. Switch to the green and double crochet into your next 4 stitches, and you're going to repeat that for this entire round. All right, and then slip stitch into your third chain of your first chain 3 of the round in order to join. And there we are. That is row 12.